Hi, my name is Sandy Essex, and I'm a long-term care planning advisor. I've been helping people for over 15 years and families to put them in a better place in the event their health changes and they need care. But what I've realized and found is that most people don't realize you have to plan for aging, and there's more than just about your health changing. It's your financials, the housing, the medical. So I found a really great book that I want to share with everyone. It's called Who Will Take Care of Me When I'm Old by Joy Loverde. Joy is a best-selling author of not only this book, but another book as well. And I'd like to introduce you to her. Joy, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome, Sandy.
Well, what I really liked about this book and what I find with people that I work with and families is it's really hard for them to think about themselves as them getting older. So what I loved about it is your first chapter talked about getting real and about taking a time travel. Tell me about that approach.
So there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to old age. So many people think that being old means being sick or being unhappy, but nothing could be further than the truth. I use time travel to look toward the future, and how I do that is I observe people who are 20, 30 years older than me. And when I do that, I find out that they're healthy, they're running around, and they're supported by people who love them. But I go a step further, and I also ask them questions. What are you doing that keeps you so vibrant? That's time travel in real time.
So basically what you're trying to tell people is look at their future self, because their future self is actually the people that they're seeing around them and actually observing what they're seeing. So they can plan so that if that would be them 20, 30s down the road, they have actually had some plans in place so they can make some good decisions based on what they want, not just what their family wants.
Right.
So,
and it's just like it's a matter of cutting through the fear and getting past that and looking at old people and seeing that it's not like the myths that they may be advertising on TV or in other places. It's just not that way at all.
Right. And another piece that I really liked is about how to do strategic thinking for when you're planning for aging. Talk about that.
There's a lot of hype about the word resilience. Have you heard about that? So we're supposed to be practicing to be resilient, but being resilient is reactive. Strategic thinking is proactive. Well, what I mean by using strategic thinking is surrounding yourself with people much younger, much older, asking them a lot of questions, making sure they come from different points of view, different cultures, different ages, and then compiling their answers on anything you might ask them. And you'd be pleasantly surprised to see that strategic thinking will get you out of any situation, and it will help and create a more solid foundation.
Great. Well, one of the things that I love about this book, and as you can see, I've tabbed it all up because this is going to be a resource for as I age and as I have my clients who are having friends around them starting to age. And one of the things that I saw in your book was all these different, not only tips, but worksheets to use while you're planning for yourself. So tell us a little bit about the one called Risky Business on how to make decisions on the pros and cons.
So I called it Risky Business because we don't know what's lurking around every corner. So we have to get used to taking risks. So I've got my copy of the book, and I thought maybe I'd give an example of something that we're all going to have to think about, and that is the process of whether we're going to move or whether we're going to stay put. So we might ask ourselves some questions like, well, how will the choice I make today play out in the long run? How much of the decision is going to matter a year from now? Or is this a good time to make the decision, or should I wait? There's all kinds of different ways to take an approach to taking risks.
Exactly. And I like the point that you also do in this book is how you say, how will it not only affect me down the road, but how is it going to affect future generations? So all my other family members. Because as we make decisions, it is a domino effect, and we have to own the decisions that we make today. So if you would like a copy of this Risky Business worksheet, I'd be happy to send it to you via email, sandy.essex@bestltcadvice.com. I'm also going to put you in my monthly drawing for a free book so that you can share it with your friends. And this could be a resource that you can actually give as a gift to the people who have everything. So Joy, I'm so happy that you did all this research, and I really encourage people to go and buy this book online and go to your website, elderindustry.com. Joy, thank you so much for being with me today.
It's been a pleasure, Sandy. Thank you.